Hello guys, welcome back to our anime moments. Guys, please like the video and subscribe to my channel. Today is explanation of Swallowed Star 2 episode number 166 based on novel. So let's start. Luo Feng was quite surprised. At such a close distance, I didn't notice anything. In terms of realm and secret techniques for detection, Luo Feng considered himself to be quite advanced. I bought a secret treasure to hide myself in the dark sacred realm, so I could escape the perception of the super limit level enchanting heartworm, Yuan Xong Palace Master said solemnly. Luo Feng, the situation is grave now. That super limit level enchanting heartworm and a group of leaders are continuously attacking and killing the elders. You need to quickly refine this city building seal. Yuan Xong Palace Master produced a black seal from his hand. Luo Feng's heart trembled. Killing low-level primordial life forms can accumulate battle merit. Sufficient battle merit can be exchanged for world-level primordial life materials, complete high-level primordial life corpses, secret treasures, rare treasures, and other items. Some treasures equivalent to the Star Tower and Eye of Life and Death can also be exchanged. According to what Luo Feng knew, building a city requires at least 2 million merit points to exchange, which can build a stable city. Additionally, a city builder needs to recruit enough elders to help build the city. Even at the most common acquisition price, 1 merit point is equivalent to 10,000 primordial crystals, so 2 million merit points would need 20 billion primordial crystals. Not to mention it's very difficult to acquire such a vast amount of battle merit. Luo Feng felt the city building seal was too hot to handle. Usually, a city builder wouldn't give the city building seal to other cultivators. Stop hesitating. While you hesitate, another elder has been killed, Yuan Xong Palace Master urged. Once the city falls and Yulon City is massacred, everything will be for naught. Upon hearing this, Luo Feng immediately reached out to take the black seal. Quickly refine it, Yuan Xong Palace Master urged. Holding the black seal, Luo Feng began to refine it. Yuan Xong Palace Master felt relieved observing this process, feeling a heavy burden lifted from his shoulders. Luo Feng, Yuan Xong Palace Master said as he watched Luo Feng refine the city building seal. In my cultivation journey, I even stood at the pinnacle in the dark sacred realm, accumulating massive amounts of battle merit and numerous treasures over the long years. But after my soul was polluted, I only had one goal, which was for my spiritual will to break free from the braided cage. Only by breaking free from the braided cage can I ignore this pollution. I also wanted to build a city, hoping for a different cultivation life to help my spiritual will. Since the establishment of Yulon City, the pollution of my soul has worsened, and even maintaining the formation has become strenuous, Yuan Xong Palace Master said to Luo Feng, but I have feelings for Yulon City too. Today, I have found my successor. I believe you are more suitable to protect this Yulon City than I am, Yuan Xong Palace Master said. I will continue to control the formation until this battle for Yulon City is completely over. Then, I will completely let go and devote all my energy to fighting the pollution. Palace Master. As long as one is alive, there is hope in the path of cultivation, Luo Feng said. Have you successfully refined it? Yuan Xong Palace Master noticed with joy. Luo Feng nodded slightly. After refining the city building seal, I feel that I can harness a vast energy within Yulon City to strengthen myself. As the city lord, palace master, and elder, you can all mobilize the city's energy. It's just that the proportions differ, Yuan Xong Palace Master explained. I am using more than 99% of my heart force to combat the pollution. Even maintaining the formation is strenuous, so mobilizing the city's energy is naturally more difficult. By refining the city building seal, Luo Feng naturally learned many secret details. Familiarize yourself with the city building seal and quickly set up your formation, Yuan Xong Palace Master urged. I am already doing it, Luo Feng, in the state of consuming 100 tribulations heart essence, allocated a small part of his mind, maintaining an excellent state. After refining the city building seal, Luo Feng instantly merged with the entirety of Yulon City. Yulon City, resembling a fortress, is a secret treasure. Within this treasure, numerous intricate secret patterns are embedded, carrying multiple powerful formation diagrams. However, these formation diagrams are too complex, making comprehension and manipulation extremely challenging. The star array is one of the few formation diagrams that elders in Yuan City can manipulate. Thus, Yuan City naturally absorbed the infinite power of heaven and earth, its energy vast and boundless, also supplying countless cultivators within the city to absorb. As the city lord, Luo Feng could mobilize 1/10 of the city's energy for his own use. However, the requirements for his realm and the burden on his heart force were substantial. If he were the palace master, he could mobilize a maximum of 1,000 of the city's energy. If an elder, they could mobilize a maximum of 1/10,000 of the city's energy. No wonder each elder in Yuan City manages a defensive system, with hundreds of defensive systems perfectly coordinating, Luo Feng noted while setting up his formation. The core formation layer of Yuan City has 1,000 blank layers. Each blank layer does not interfere with the others. The city lord, palace master, and elders each choose a blank layer to set up their formation. No materials are needed. As long as the formation is inscribed, Yuan City can perfectly unleash its power. Because they set it up themselves, every elder can perfectly and effortlessly drive the formation. Luo Feng swiftly arranged his formation. His life and death Tao, life and destruction, had already accumulated immense depth. His life and death Tao was nearing the late-stage divine emperor, and with such profound accumulation, the formations he arranged were naturally vast and powerful. Throughout Yuan City, among the hundreds of formations set up by the palace master and elders, Yuan Xong Palace Master's formation is the absolute strongest. Stronger than my current formations, Luo Feng noted, able to see each formation layer as the city lord after refining the city building seal. After all, Yuan Xong Palace Master, who had mastered 2.5 primordial level paths, arranged formations far surpassing Wei Yan Palace Master and Master Gai Dao. However, Yuan Xong Palace Master could no longer unleash the full power of the formation. Such a grand formation required at least 1 or 2% of his heart force to drive it. But now, Yuan Xong Palace Master could only exert a small fraction of his formation's power. Compared to Wei Yan Palace Master and Master Gai Dao, he no longer had any advantage. Within the city, Wei Yan Palace Master even ranked first among the divine emperors. My pollution has reached an extreme. Those leader-level mind-type low-level primordial life forms likely can sense my terrible pollution from afar, Yuan Xong Palace Master sighed. At this moment, he felt as if he was constantly on the verge of drowning, barely hanging on. His frailty led Wei Yan Palace Master to prepare to seize city builder authority. His weakness also made the newly emerged, super-limit-level enchanting heartworm target Yuan City, considering it the easiest city to breach. The hundreds of millions of cultivators in Yuan City. I chose Luo Feng as the city lord for you. He is rising fast and is much more suitable than me. Yuan Xong Palace Master, in a daze, saw the image of a golden-scaled female figure. Search *the novel-ia.net website on Google to access chapters of novels early and in the highest quality. That high-level primordial life broke through in front of him, and her pollution was increasingly infiltrating every part of his mind. The gap with high-level primordial life is too vast, Yuan Xong Palace Master silently sighed. Divine Emperors and high-level primordial life belong to two different life levels. No matter how many Divine Emperors there are, be it 1 billion, 10 billion, or 1 trillion, they will all be trampled to death by a single high-level primordial life. Of course, there are some imprisoned high-level primordial life forms in the dark sacred realm. They cannot exert their power or transmit any pollution, so cultivators can observe, study, and even dissect them at will. But if not imprisoned and able to exert their full strength, each high-level primordial life is the nightmare of every divine emperor. Yuan Xong Palace Master suddenly changed his expression. Having given the city-building seal to Luo Feng, his own authority had decreased, but he had left a backup plan and still held Palace Master authority. He intended to leave only after this war ended. Relying on his Palace Master authority and the formation he controlled, Yuan Xong Palace Master could still perceive everything inside and outside the city. Another low-level primordial life army is coming? Yuan Xong Palace Master could see it. A mighty army approached the south gate. Rumble. The new army arrived, and various combined attacks significantly increased the pressure on Yuan City. Yuan Yang, you've come. The vast, low-level primordial life army surrounding Yuan City also had 3 terrifying auras. These 3 terrifying auras were all paying close attention to the newly arrived figure from afar. Knowing the action started early, I led my subordinates to hurry, and we finally arrived. A black serpentine figure, resembling a mountain range, this figure contained endless heat, flames rising on its surface, but it won't be so quick for other kings to arrive. This attack was launched in haste, but Shadow leads the enchanting heartworms and soul-devouring snakes to attack the elders with all their might in the city. Yuan City's resistance is gradually weakening. If this continues, I believe we will soon breach the city. It's been a long time since we breached a city. The serpentine mountainous figure looked at Yuan City, its eyes burning with passion. Outside the city, the 4 kings and numerous low-level primordial life forms exuded a deadly killing intent, all yearning for the moment of breaching the city to slaughter cultivators for evolution and freedom. One more army, one more king. Yuan Xong Palace Master frowned. The pressure is immense, and elders inside are being killed one by one. We've already lost 35 of them. With the decreasing number of elders, attacks from outside are getting stronger. Yuan Xong Palace Master looked at Luo Feng beside him. Even with Luo Feng joining, it's not enough to hold for long. This new army required dozens of elders' formations to resist, completely negating the assistance Luo Feng provided. Though elders inside, along with some elder-level experts, form teams to hunt down lurkers, it only slows the deterioration of the situation. I estimate we won't hold for another half a day. Yuan Xong Palace Master was anxious. He had tried everything, but according to his judgment, Yuan City would inevitably fall. At that moment, while setting up formations, Luo Feng could also sense the worsening situation inside and outside the city and felt the urgency. Done. Finally, Luo Feng completely inscribed a complex life and death array into the core formation layer of Yuan City. I have already set up the formation. Luo Feng looked at Yuan Xong Palace Master. We can act at any time. Yuan Xong Palace Master instructed, first, you need to participate in defending the city. Like the other elder avatars, intercept and kill those lurkers. The fewer low-level primordial life lurkers in the city, the longer we can hold out. Second, your identity must remain confidential. When you use the formation, I will say it was me who deployed it. I understand, Luo Feng nodded. Once exposed, he would become the target of all. Under the relentless siege of the superlimit level enchanting heartworm and other leader true bodies, Luo Feng, even with the power of Yuan City, couldn't be sure of his survival. Go. You are now the city lord of Yuan City. If you have any arrangements, send me a message. I will give orders to all sides, Yuan Xong Palace Master said. Luo Feng nodded and quietly left the common cave mansion in the outer city district. Yuan Xong Palace Master remained hidden, silently watching everything. I've done all I can. From here on, it's up to fate, Yuan Xong Palace Master murmured. Since the new low-level primordial life army joined outside the city, he could calculate that Yuan City wouldn't hold for more than half a day. But regardless, he must hold out until the last moment. As Luo Feng hurried to the core area of Yuan City, he used the refined city building seal to perfectly understand every corner of the city and know the positions of the low-level primordial life lurkers. My formation is much weaker than the star array. It will target just one elite lurker team. Luo Feng managed the formation while on the move. Rumble tilde 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 tilde. An elite lurker team inside Yuan City suddenly saw black and cyan clouds swirling above them. Luo Feng drew on the city's vast energy reserve to amplify the formation's power. Not good, a formation is forming right above us, targeting us. Be careful. Despite several attacks, the elite lurker team still had 7 leader avatars, 5 core member true bodies, and 39 core member avatars, working together with layers of illusory waves trying to resist the formation. Boom! 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 Terrifying lights erupted from the clouds, instantly tearing through the sky and enveloping the team, shattering them in moments. How is this possible? This formation is stronger than the star array? Yuan City, defending against external attacks and still having such a powerful formation against us. In an instant, only 3 core member true bodies barely survived. But under the continuing terrifying lights, even these 3 were completely annihilated. In just over 10 breaths, an elite lurker team was wiped out. The star array attacked several teams from a distance, but Luo Feng's life and death array was directly overhead, targeting just this one team, making them feel it was more terrifying. Didn't the star array disperse? Elders need to fully resist the external attacks. How come there's another array? This array has about 5 or 6/10 the power of the star array. The elders were shocked but could precisely evaluate the formation's power. The star array required Master Gai Dao and 92 elders. Luo Feng's accumulation was deeper, but even with the City Lord's power, his life and death array had 5 or 6/10 the power of the star array. It's me, Yuan Xong Palace Master transmitted. I am suppressing my injuries and can exert some strength. I will try to kill the lurkers. So it's Yuan Xong Palace Master. Ignoring his injuries, even a partial exertion surpasses Palace Master Wei Yang. No wonder he masters 2.5 primordial level paths. The elders were excited. Yuan Xong Palace Master's strength reassured them. Before his corruption, his power was far above Palace Master Wei Yang. At his peak, Yuan Xong Palace Master's strength was much scarier, enough to rival 20 Palace Master Wei Yang's. But at his peak, he pursued escaping the braided cage and never thought of wasting battle merit building a city. I too wish to suppress my injuries. Yuan Xong Palace Masters felt their excitement, but he was weary and powerless. He understood his condition. Maintaining clarity was already a struggle. Yulon City Core Area. Luo Feng stood in the sky, looking into the distance. A lurker team saw Luo Feng, immediately turned and fled, avoiding a confrontation. These lurkers, mind-type level primordial lives, are too fast, Luo Feng sighed. Only with the city's formations can I attack anywhere and effectively hunt them. Luo Feng continued controlling the formation, and as City Lord, mobilized vast energy to strengthen the formation and attack another elite lurker team. Rumble tilde tilde tilde. In the distance, terrifying lights struck. Ha ha ha, another one down. As expected of Yuan Xong Palace Master. The city's elders were very excited. Swoosh! Luo Feng stood in the sky above Yulon City Core Area as he saw a team of elder strong men flying by. Brother Luo Feng. The elder-level strong men greeted. No wonder Brother Luo Feng dares to hunt lurkers alone. Luo Feng looked at the team. The Elder Strongman team had 6 members, 3 Elder Avatars, and 3 non-elders with Elder-level strength, true bodies in the city, actively defending. Luo Feng's active hunting made them friendly. Too bad these lurkers are too fast, Luo Feng said. With Yuan Xong Palace Master even partially exerting his strength, he can see us through this tribulation. The elders were excited. Yuan Xong Palace Master's suppression of his injuries and powerful formation gave them hope. The team spoke a few words with Luo Feng and flew off. Not as fast as the lurkers, elder teams patrolled the core area for safety. Many elders lived there. 6 elders with treasures can fight, avoiding the superlimit level enchanting heartworm, Luo Feng thought. The enchanting heartworm's route was monitored and avoided. Only when the king was too fast was there no escape. My formation's power is insufficient, Luo Feng frowned. The star array was strong enough to destroy leader true bodies. His formation was half as powerful. Leader true bodies, as Divine Emperor Perfection level mind type level primordial lives, were incredibly resilient, hard to annihilate. King, our elite squads are suffering too many losses. Of our 39 elite lurker teams, 21 are gone, most members dead, survivors hiding in cave mansions, not daring to emerge. Sir, the novelfire.net website on Google to access chapters of novels early and in the highest quality. There's a black and cyan formation, destroying an elite team every dozen breaths, impossible to hide from. The leaders transmitted to the king. First the star array, then Luo Feng's life and death array, targeted elite squads. With Yuan Yang's army outside, Yulon City's defense should be under greater pressure. How can they have such a powerful formation against us? The king was puzzled. King, the remaining elite squads are panicking. If we don't find a solution, our elite squads will collapse. The leaders sensed their core members panic, nearing the breaking point. The king realized this. Before, the lurkers were fearless, seeing hope as elders dwindled, and the star array dispersed, boosting their morale. But now, the new black and cyan formation repeatedly attacking, showing no end. How could they not panic? All elite squads, disperse and hide, the king ordered. He didn't care about casualties. But seeing imminent collapse, there was no need to push. Understood. Disperse and hide. Disperse and hide. The 18 remaining elite teams sighed and scattered, phasing into cave mansions. Mind bodies easily possessed weaker mansions, controlling cultivators, avatars, or true bodies. Under mansion arrays, the cultivators couldn't pinpoint the lurkers' locations. Since they are hiding, ignore them, Yuan Xong Palace Master ordered. We need to delay time, drag long enough, and we win. Elder teams consolidate, each strong to handle the superlimit level enchanting heartworm. The city now had the king and 5 leader teams attacking. Hold them off. The elder teams reformed, the smallest had 1 or 2, while Luo Feng, Elder Xingyi, and confident individuals acted alone. The largest had 36 elder-level strongmen, typically 20. Does quantity matter? The king, in Wei Yan Palace Master guise, appeared. Moments before he was afar, now in a 19 elder team. Their lack of avatars meant they purchased life-preserving treasures. Elders, having avatars, had few or none. Whoa! In an instant, 2 elder avatars were dead. The rest resisted with formations. Next. The king vanished. Comings and goings at will, that's a superlimit existence. The king, seeing Luo Feng and Elder Xingyi, ignored them. Elder Xingyi was still an elder, the king didn't want to bother. Luo Feng, not even an elder, wasn't worth his time. Cultivators with strong will secret techniques and soul protection treasures weren't worth his time. He'd spend resources on Wei Yang and Gai Dao Palace Masters but attack other elders quickly, bypassing those with ordinary will techniques and no soul-protecting treasures. If their number falls below a certain point, the city will fall. The king saw victory approaching. This video will end here.